Comfort is seductive. It whispers softly, promises safety, rest, and ease. And quietly, almost politely, it steals your destiny. Comfort does not attack you. It does not announce itself as the villain. It arrives disguised as reason, as patience, as not now. And while you sit still, the world moves on without you. Every era has proven this truth. Nothing great was ever built from comfort. Look back through history and you will not find a single legend who chose ease over effort. You will not find Thomas Edison seeking balance while the world slept as he tested thousands of failed filaments. You will not find Andrew Carnegie waiting until he felt ready before staking everything on vision. You will not find Abraham Lincoln retreating to comfort when defeat followed him like a shadow. You will not find Henry Ford listening to the voices that told him to stay reasonable, stay safe, stay small. Comfort has never produced greatness. Discomfort has. The mind was not designed to grow in softness. It expands under pressure. It sharpens under resistance. It awakens when the familiar becomes unbearable. And yet most people spend their entire lives designing prisons made of convenience. Jobs that numb them, routines that shrink them, habits that keep them fed but never fulfilled. They confuse comfort with security. They confuse ease with peace. They confuse survival with living. And so they wonder, quietly, late at night, why wealth feels distant, why purpose feels blurred, why potential feels like a memory instead of a promise. Because comfort has been in control. Wealth does not respond to wishes. Greatness does not answer excuses. Both respond to demand. Napoleon Hill wrote that every achievement begins with a burning desire. A desire so intense it organizes thought, discipline, and action into a single force. Comfort extinguishes that fire. It lowers the temperature of the soul. Tells you to wait instead of decide, to observe instead of act, to dream instead of commit. Comfort is the enemy of decision, and indecision is the silent killer of opportunity. The moment you choose comfort, you postpone your future. You delay the version of yourself that could have existed if you had leaned forward instead of leaning back. The tragedy is not failure. It is never testing the limits of what you could become. Your mind is the battlefield. Every great fortune was first claimed internally, long before it appeared externally. But the mind must be trained to tolerate uncertainty, pressure, and temporary pain. Comfort weakens that tolerance. It teaches the mind to retreat at the first sign of resistance. And resistance is the entrance fee to every meaningful achievement. The world rewards those who can hold faith in one hand and discipline in the other while walking through discomfort without flinching. Faith is not comfort. Belief is not ease. Vision is not convenience. Vision demands sacrifice. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. What he lacked was comfort, and that discomfort forced him to refine his belief until it was unbreakable. It forced him to see clearly when others laughed, to persist when money vanished, to build when evidence said stop. Comfort would have made him quit early. Discomfort made him inevitable. This is the truth most people avoid. Comfort keeps you average because it never asks anything of you. It does not demand growth. It does not require courage. It does not force clarity. It allows vague goals, scattered focus, and half-hearted effort to coexist peacefully. But wealth, real wealth of mind, purpose, and material success requires precision. It requires definite purpose. It requires the courage to say no to what feels good now in exchange for what will feel powerful later. Discipline is born where comfort ends. Discipline is choosing structure when chaos feels easier. Discipline is acting when emotion says wait. Discipline is repeating what is hard until it becomes who you are. And no disciplined life was ever comfortable in its construction. The habits that change your life are uncomfortable at first. The thinking that elevates you will challenge beliefs you once clung to. The actions that create results will isolate you from those who chose ease over effort. That loneliness, that pressure, that internal friction is not a sign you are doing something wrong. It is evidence you are separating from the crowd. And the crowd lives comfortably and dies full of regret. You were not designed to blend in. You were designed to stretch, to strain, to reach beyond what feels safe. The seed does not grow in comfort. Cracks. It breaks. It pushes through darkness before it ever sees light. So does every great life. Comfort asks, why risk it? Greatness asks, why not demand more? And the moment you stop negotiating with comfort, the moment you stop asking permission from fear, something inside you recalibrates. Your mind sharpens. Your purpose clarifies. Your standards rise. You no longer chase motivation, you move from conviction. Because now you understand this truth. Comfort is the enemy not because it feels good, but because it asks nothing and greatness demands everything.